this is how you restore a backup file. Now let's say you've taken a backup of your data file and set it off to your accountant. They've opened it up and restored it therein, done some work on it, backed it up and sent it back to you and said, hey, use this one. Or you want to restore an old backup for some reason. You might have taken your data file onto another computer, done some work on it, you want to back it up and put it back onto your computer with the work on it that you've done. So remember, the first thing you've got to do is to save that backup into your MYOB file on your C drive. So you've got to save it into Standard Plus, or not Standard Plus, you've got to save it into Standard or into Plus 19, whatever version you're using. So you've got to save it into that file. So what you do is you open your MYOB as you normally do and then select Open. At this point you'll be brought with the screen that you usually see: Computer, Local Disk, Standard 19. Now keep in mind, this only shows you the MYO files, but you've actually got a backup file. So what you've got to do is you've got to, down here, you've got to change the data type to all files. And then as you scroll down, you should see your backup. Here's my backup. So what you do is you double click on that, and it will say to you, where do you want to save it to? Well, it won't say it, but it'll come to where you want to save it to. Now I want to save it into Standard 19, so I'm going to select Save. You've got no reason to change it from the data file where it was, because that's where all your current data files live. At this point you select Save. What it will do, it will say the restored company file will be named, whatever it is, and saved in the directory at Standard 19. At this point you hit OK. And here you are, opening up in your sign-on, password if you've got one, select OK, no from here as always, and there's your data file opened and new.